Hello everyone, so you guys have been asking for my settings for quite some time now, and I had neglected to put up a settings video. So this is my Alpha 7 settings. It's basically what I use for recording and just for general playing. So we'll jump straight into it with the game settings. I play on 90 FOV simply because I want to be able to see as far as I can, and the lower your FOV is, the closer you are to your screen technically, so the easier it is to pick out far targets. Sometimes I play on 100 because 100 isn't that bad, and you still get you get more field of view, which means you can see things on the outskirts a lot easier. I don't mess with my mouse sensitivity or anything like that. I toggle all my movement settings because I don't like holding down buttons. Moving on to graphics, I play at 1080. I would like to play it. I would like to get an ROG Swift to play at 1440, but that's further down the line. Full screen because you lose FPS on either one of these other settings, borderless or windowed. Full screen makes sure you get the most FPS possible. Gamma standard, VSync off because VSync gives me mouse lag. Graphics quality is custom. I play on a resolution scale of 100. I fiddle around with 140. I can pump it up to 140. I lose about, I'd say, 20-ish frames. Remember, I'm using an i7 4790K and a MSI GTX 1080. So I do have some pretty strong hardware in here, but I run it 100% just because I want frames over quality, because I want things running smooth. I use T plus FXAA. I think I saw a Reddit post in the Join Squad subreddit about how this is the most optimal anti-aliasing based on quality as well as performance. Everything else should be epic. View distance epic, shadows epic, ambient occlusion on. This is auto. I turn off bloom. Bloom is the one setting I turn off simply because I feel it just makes it really hard to see things, and it doesn't really feel realistic, and I don't know, it makes the game feel like I have smudges all over my screen and it's just blinding on some maps. Adaptation, I think this is when you walk inside dark buildings, it makes the shadows change their intensity or something or other. I play with motion blur. This is really controversial because some people hate it, some people love it. I used to hate it, but I got really used to it mainly because of two things. Number one, it makes my videos look a lot better, and number two, it makes it feel like the game is running smoother than it actually is, simply because when I move my mouse and the screen shakes, the motion blur helps blend the frames together so it doesn't look like they're stuttering or tearing. Lens flare, I play with lens flare on. This isn't really noticeable, I find. I think you can see it on a couple maps when you look at the sun, but other than that, I don't think this is really an important setting. And then I have more than 4 gigabytes of VRAM, so I use Epic, and then effects Epic, of course. For controls, pretty much standard controls. There's only a couple things I change here. Walk is caps lock. I'm not sure if that's default. I have these map and the spawn menu bound to my mouse because I open them up a lot as a squad leader, and I don't like reaching all the way across for M or enter when I need to access those. Crouch I switch to C because control feels awkward, and that's pretty much the only custom settings I have, aside from when I dump supplies from the Logi truck. I have it set to 1 just cause. But that's pretty much it. Audio, I do have my effects audio turned up just a tad so I can hear footsteps, and vehicle audio a little bit better, but it's not deafening. And then I turn down the UI volume and the music volume just because I find it's really loud. And then the voice volume, so I should actually turn this up maybe a little more, 130. This is just VoIP, hearing other people's voices. Very important to understand what people are trying to tell you, especially over the roar of gunfire and explosions that go off. And I like the radio filter, so I have that on. So that's basically everything. I should pump that up as well. That's basically all my settings. That's how I play. That's what you're seeing here. I think, did I put it back at, yeah, I'll put this back at 90. Yeah, that's my settings for A7. They might change if the devs tweak some settings in this next hotfix, or if V8 comes out and they go over and through the graphics settings again. But other than that, this is what I used to play with. I know a lot of you have been asking for my settings, so I hope this helps you and gets you that kind of experience that you're looking for, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, guys.